y'all be doing? And welcome back to the Billy Bob Show.
Billy Bob, Billy Bob, Billy Bob, Billy Bob, Billy Bob.
Dude, we got a treat for you this week. This week we're
Wait,
making...
you should fix your wig, cause like...
Listen, don't be interrupting when I'm trying to
you
cook.
can see your hair.
They don't care. Now, anyway, people, welcome back to the Billy Bob Show. We're so glad you came back here today. Remember last week we made those ooey gooey chewy brownies? They were delicious. Well, this week we're going back to the regular cooking, and we're going to make chicken cutlets. Now, let me tell you what you're going to need. And don't be starting that stuff about the measurements. If it's a measurement that you need to be specific, I will tell you. If not, then just use whatever. It don't matter. So the ingredients we're going to need are going to be very simple. Obviously, we're making chicken. Now, they do have things called chicken cutlets up at the grocery or the butcher, wherever you go. But listen.
The butcher?
Yeah, listen, they're too much money. So I just get me some chicken breast and we cut it down and we pound it up. And I'm fixing to show you how to do that here in a minute. You're going to need a Ziploc bag. Now, I know you're saying, Billy Bob, what do you need a Ziploc bag for? Well, I'm going to show you, don't worry. Now, you could use something, I like to use something called Cracker Meal. They ain't got it in the stores around here too much. Sometimes you can find it, but sometimes you can't. So we're going to just use crackers. And I'll show you what we'll do with those in a minute. I'm going to put the ingredients over here because we're going to need the space over here to prepare. You need some vegetable oil. Now, don't get picky with your vegetable oil. Buy whatever you want. This is great value. It's a great value. $1.98 or something. The Western was like almost $3. You save $1 by buying this. You're going to fry it up. What's the difference? You're going to need eggs, flour, milk, and salt. I didn't put the salt over here. If you people don't know what salt is, then y'all got problems. And I'm going to bring me a cutting board like this right here. Get this milk out of the way. We don't need it right now. These are the chicken breasts. These are big breastises too. Look how big they are. Now, go ahead and cut them open. Right? And we're going to get some cold water and run them under water and clean them up a little bit. Nobody wants no dirty chicken. Okay? Cut off the little fat pieces then. You don't need that up in there. All the little fat around it. Cut it off. You don't need that. Okay, not too much fat. See? You don't want fat. Now, to make the cutlet, we're going to cut it. Slice it. Put your hand on top. Now make sure, people, because I don't want cutting the hands off and blaming me, that you have the knife going down a little bit, but not a lot, because you want an even cutlet. The hand on top, and yes, I washed my hands, and fillet it. Like that. This one's still a little thick, so we could done did another one out of this one. Same thing. So now we got us 3 fillets from 1. And sometimes the breastises be bigger, sometimes they'll be not that biggest. It don't matter. What I like about this recipe is you get to let off some of the aggression off your nerve. Y'all that know Billy Bob know I only got one nerve left, and I can't be taking all this aggravation. But when I make this, oh, I let it out. Let me tell you, I let it out. Because you take this now, because you want to get this all flat as possible, and get it nice and tenderized. You take the tenderized side, that's the side with the spikes, and beat it. Now that was a thin piece, so you don't gotta beat it a lot. See, it's nice and thin. See? Put it up on there. Now sometimes they get to be really big. This one's not too bad, but if it gets too big, then go ahead and cut it again, because you don't want a piece that takes up the whole plate. There. See, that one's a little big, so go ahead and whop it right in half like that. See? That's how you do it. Now you got cutlets! And you didn't pay the cutlet price! You cutlet it yourself! Same thing with this one. Get the fatty bits off, because nobody wants that. If you take your knife and you run across the edges like that, you'll get most of the fat off, right? Go ahead and flatten it out. Get rid of the fat pieces. Same thing, hand on top, fillet it. Now watch your hand, don't cut it up. Do it again. See how thick that is? You see how thick that is? Get in there and show the people how thick that is. That's thick. You want to do that again. And then cut it up like that. And then you're going to beat the honk out of it again. guess where you're gonna put it? On the plate. It's not hard. Now this is chicken cutlet, people, not fried chicken. You want me to make fried chicken? I thought I did that one day too. Fried chicken got bones. You see any bones? Any bones in here? This is chicken cutlets made with chicken breast. Now I'm gonna go ahead and make the rest of them up in here. You can watch if you want. You ain't gotta watch because it's the same thing with the other 4. And we're gonna just do the same thing. We're gonna wash it underneath the water. Get it nice and clean that chicken. Nobody wants a dirty chicken. And hand and polite. Look at that. Look how easy. People make a big deal out of nothing. It's easy. Now you can make these cutlets. You can do veal cutlet. You can do pork cutlets. One time I'm gonna do eggplant cutlets for you. Them are good now, people. They're made a little bit different. I'll have to show you. So this one I actually did 4 times, if you count it. Do it down the middle like that. Over here. Aggression time. Take it out. Every time.
Take it down.
And that's a big slopper. You don't want that big like that. So go ahead and cut it up in half. And that's right. Put it on the plate.
Why so messy?
This is not Cooking with Carly now, is it? Oh my goodness, right. This is Cooking with Billy Bob. We do things around here my way. You take over with the editing and stuff. And you do a good job. The people love it. But you take forever, girl. Every day the people are like, where's the video? I don't know, she's not in editing yet. What takes so long? Now you know it takes so long because of the good job you do. Y'all like my outfit today? Now, like I was saying earlier, the cutlet is like a certain piece of the meat on the chicken. I don't know. The chicken got breasts, they got thighs, they got legs, up wings. I don't know where you come with the cutlet from. I just think it's the way it's cut. That's why it's called a cutlet. In my opinion, it's just like the piece, like after you get that top layer of breast off with that skin in here, I think that's where the cutlet comes from. I don't know, really. I didn't go to butchering school. Okay. You see, it's so easy. We're almost done. Didn't even take that long. And this is a lot. This is going to feed a lot of people. Well, we're going to have this for days up in here. I know they're going to say, why didn't you bring me some? Now, let me tell you something else, people. I got tons of views. I got like hundreds of views, but I got 11 subscribers. If you don't want to support me, don't support me. But I need you to subscribe. If I have 100-something views, I should have 100-something subscribers because all you people were supposed to subscribe. But no.
Take it down.
We're also making homemade fries today, so if you don't like chicken cutlets, that's fine. Like, Heather probably don't like no chicken cutlets, but I know Heather likes fries, so we're gonna make homemade fries today too. Now, you're gonna wanna make sure you clean everything good, including the counter. Even we're still gonna be working with chicken. When you work with chicken, you wanna take extra careful. You don't wanna get no chicken disease. We're fixing to take them crackers from here. These are just cheap saltine crackers. Please, you know these are 78 cents or something. None of my crackers taste the same exact way. They'll taste no different. And we're gonna open them up and put them in the Ziploc bag like this, right here. See, that's the Ziploc bag you open up. You should know how to do that by now. Go ahead and open this up right like this. Slap those in there like that. Okay. Now, close it up because you don't want them crumbs going all over the place. No, you don't. Get all the air out. And then break up. The bag split open on the bottom. These people are gonna think I'm not a professional. Well, we ain't redoing it. We're just gonna keep going. They can think what they want to think. I don't care. Gotta get your rolling pin out and start crushing them bad boys up. Be careful, don't come out of that hole that you just made. Okay, so now that did not work out as planned. I can't always do everything right. I've done this before. This just don't be working today. I don't know why. So just take them and put them up in this thing here. This is the Ninja food chopper. Just put some up in there like that. And go ahead and put the top on. If you don't have this, you can use a blender. You can use a food processor. Use whatever you got, it don't matter. But just keep going like that. But that was getting on my nerves. Now here we go. Now look at it. That's how we want. See, look at that. See that? It's like a flour consistency. That's what we're looking for, people. Look at that. Show the people what that looks like in there.
It looked like sand.
That's how it's supposed to be. Ooh. Lord.
This video is a mess.
Take your finger. What are you trying to say? This is Billy Bob failed? He's gonna pull it together? You're supposed to be encouraging
Are you
people.
supposed to tell them how many crackers you want?
All of them! I told you you're gonna want to use all of them. I said that twice already. But you keep eating all of them.
Can I have one more before you put them in there? I said one more.
In that bowl, we're gonna put some eggs, some flour, and some milk. And then we're gonna use our whisk. Yes, it's back again, baby, the Christmas whisk. Now you know that's all I got, so we're gonna keep using it every week. And we're gonna whisk it. You know a whisk. You got the whisk over here? This is a cute little gingerbread Christmas one. It's the only one I got, so I'm gonna have to use it. I use this thing for everything. I don't care if it's gingerbread Christmas or not. Put 4 eggs. 1. Don't do one of those things when you go back to last time you put the eggs in there like that. 2. This be 3. And then you got 4. That's it. Go ahead and whisk them up a little bit. Break up those eggs. Like that. And now we're gonna put like a 1/4 cup of flour.
Say it again.
1/4 cup of flour. Flour. F-O-F-F-O-U-R. Flour. Go ahead and incorporate that. Now, you ask me, why are you putting the flour in the wet mixture? People don't do that. Yeah, I do. I do. I don't think my mama do, and I don't think my granddaddy did either. But I do, because the flour lets the stuff stick to the chicken. It's still going to be liquidy, because we're still going to put the milk. Okay, now go ahead and add the milk. And we're going to whisk it up some more. I'd say probably a cup of milk. It don't matter. It ain't gonna change the flavor. Just make sure it's wet.
That looks stunning.
You know, you always got something to say.
I speak my mind.
Now that's it. Now let's talk about the salt here. We would normally put salt in the egg mixture and salt in the crumbs. But remember, we use saltine crackers. You think you need more salt? You don't need more salt, so just put the salt away. We need another plate. You do use a lot of plates when you make this dish. But now you have the chicken, the wet mixture, the dry mixture. Let's put that in order. Because it's gonna go from here, like this, into here. Coat it in there, like that, get the excess off, and then in here. Get it
Oh,
coated.
that's why it becomes crispy.
Get it coated good.
Is that how you make it crispy?
Precisely. That's exactly right, sugar. Go ahead and put it on the plate. Do another one, because you got all that. Now, some people marinate the chicken in the wet mixture. You don't got to do all that. It's going to be fine. Up here like this. See this like this? Do it like that. Okay? And if you do this, it's going to be good. Okay? Put it on the plate. Take another one. This is a little one. When you make this, Maybe you're gonna say you're making chicken cutlets or something. You can tell them like the chicken from McDonald's, but it ain't gonna taste like the chicken from McDonald's because that stuff don't be real chicken. This is 100% real chicken with all good products. Okay, now we're almost halfway done here, so I'm gonna come over here and get the oil ready in the pan. Some people think you gotta have a ton of oil in the pan. You don't need a ton of oil. You just need maybe I'd say an inch and a half in your pan. Remember the cutlets, they're gonna be thin. You ain't got no bones, you ain't got no big chicken.
Oh, I like that sound. I'm gonna say
Now see some, because you're gonna need them for the fry. There's no measurement, you just put oil in there. And go ahead and put it on like a medium high. Now let's go back and finish our chicken.
I love making it mad. Oh, I never got from this angle before. I like your eyebrows.
Thank you, sugar. I got them did today. If you don't want to do the cutlet, you can do it as nuggets. You can do it as tenders. You can do it any way you want. Don't matter. You can even do the fried chicken. My fried chicken almost be the same. Welcome back to Billy Bob Show, y'all. Now the oil's been heating up. The chicken's ready to go. How you check the oil is take a couple of the breadcrumbs that you've used and put it in there. See it sizzling up? That means it's time. That means it's ready. So all you do is take your chicken and put it up in there. Be careful, don't splat, you know. Okay? Now you don't want to put too much chicken. You want to have room to breathe. You don't want to overlap them or anything like that.
Oh, sizzle, sizzle.
It's gonna sizzle.
Sizzle, sizzle.
Now let that cook just for a quick second.
Ooh.
And you're gonna flip them and let it continue cooking.
How do you flip
The reason you
them?
flip them, you want to seal the coating on both sides. If you get chicken and you done did it and you don't got no breading on one side, that means you didn't flip it. See, we're gonna flip it. See? It's already a little brown on that side, so we flip it.
Ooh.
So that the coating goes on both sides. See that?
You just hit that camera.
Well, don't get in my way! Now let that cook up. Leave it on high.
Ooh.
No, put it on medium high now. And come on over here. We're also going to make homemade fries. Now, people think you can just take a potato and cut it up and throw it in oil, you got homemade fries. Those don't taste right, people. If you did that, you know it don't taste right. And you said, what the heck did I do wrong? You have to do it in steps. The first step is to wash your potato, cut your potato up, and then put it up in here. Now I gotta wash my hands. I was dealing with that chicken. So we're going to drain them now in the colander. Drain them out. That's just regular tap water with salt. That's all that's in there. Lay it out on your counter. Because we need to work to get that moisture out. Lay it up on the counter. Toss them up in here, get as much water as you can. And then just put them in here, lay them out for a minute. Let this soak up the moisture. And like that. Now we must get back. Ooh. We must get back over here and check our chicken. Because remember, people, these are cutlets. They're going to take long to cook. No, they ain't. Look at that. Do you see how that looks already? And you people go out to the Popeyes and the KFC and the Zaxby's. This is better. Because this is Billy Bob's recipe. It's really not Billy Bob's. I can't say it is. This has been in my family since 1667. My great-great-grandma made this up. I know you're saying your family didn't invent cutlets. Well, I didn't say we invented cutlets. We invented this recipe. I just added the flour. They don't do the flour. They're mad if they know I do the flour. Every generation adds a little something to the recipes. That's the problem nowadays. These generations, they don't get the recipes from their mamas. So they don't know how to make the cooking. And when the mama goes to be with the Lord, they don't know how, they're known to make the recipes no more. That's why I do these shows, so my grandbaby could go back and watch them. Let's cook up for another minute or two. We're about ready to take these out and put some more in. While we're doing that, we're going to put oil in this pot. This is going to be the pot for the fries. Again, you don't need to soak all the fries up in there. That's plenty. Take the chicken out. Put that one over for 1 more minute. Look at the pieces. And you look at them, if you see the juices are clear, then it's done. If it's still a little red, then leave it. No, it's not done. Now I know this little one's done. Now look at that. You can't tell me you ain't gonna want to be eating that tonight. I know Janine's over there saying, ooh.
Does it make the brownie?
I don't know. I haven't seen that woman. She's been off. I've been off. I get to see her tomorrow, though. Put some on. Do the same thing all over again. Now, you can take these cutlets. Ooh, look at that big one. You can take these cutlets and make a chicken parm out of them. You can just eat them like this. This is how we're going to eat them tonight. But maybe there's some left over. I'll do the chicken parm. I don't know. You never know what I'm going to do. Let's go check on the fries. See? The moisture's coming out. You see it on the towel? The towel's out. That means the moisture's coming out. If the towel's dry, the moisture's still in there. You don't got to get it all, but try to get most of it. Now, this is where you want to season these fries up. Now, I'm just going to use salt because these are for the grandbaby. You put that black pepper on and she'll be like, what's that? You can put whatever you want. You can put some paprika. You can put some Cajun season. You can put some flour to make like you know what I mean. I'm just doing salt. Don't be stingy on the salt. All fries gotta have a good amount of salt. Okay, now let them sit here for a minute. We'll go back over here and check on this. Come on. Y'all like my outfit today?
You asked us that in the first part of the video.
Don't take so long because it's a good job you did. Y'all like my outfit today? Well, nobody said nothing to me. Well, let's turn these over now. Yep, they're ready to turn. Now, I did forget to tell you something. Mind me between the chicken next time I teach you something. Because I gotta teach you something, because if not, your chicken will start to burn. You know, people fry up their chicken and then it starts to burn after a while. That's because they don't get the pieces off the bottom. Some of the coating's gonna fall out. That's only natural. And if you leave it in there, then it starts to burn up, then it starts to burn your chicken up, and then your whole dish is no good. So don't do that, people. Clean it out in between. Okay, so that's cooking up. This is heating up. And we're just going to bring the fries over here in a minute. And we're going to put the fries in here. And we're going to cook the fries twice. We're going to put them in. We're going to take them out. And we're going to put them back in. Because the first time you're cooking them for the softness. But do you like a soft fry? You like a crispy fry? Crispy, right? Ain't nobody want no soft fry. Ain't mashed potatoes. You have to do it twice. You put it in once, you take it out. You put it in once, you take it out, you let the temperature come back down again, and then you put it back in. And when you put it back in, you're going to get the crispy fry. Wait and see. I don't lie to people. I did lie last week, didn't I? Wasn't that something? I forgot that last ingredient, them chocolate chips. Hey, let that keep cooking up. We put the oil in the pan, we never put it on the heat. It ain't never gonna heat up that way. Okay, now you see the chickens be coming up really good. Look how good they look. Look at that, get your montage. Come back over to where we had the fries and go ahead and start putting the fries in. You hear it sizzle? That means it's done. Don't put a ton in there at one time, people. It lowers the temperature too quickly on the fries. Now that's enough. Let it cook for probably about 2-3 minutes. And then you can take them out. You're going to say, they ain't done. Well, I know they ain't done. I told you we're going to cook them twice. Now, when you take them out, put them into a metal colander or something that they could drain. You want to drain the fat, the grease out. And into that bowl, the grease can go down in there. They cooking. They cooking up good. Okay. And the chicken cooking over here. This is one of my favorite foods, really. Fried chicken. Billy Bob loves him some fried chicken. I really do like the Popeyes chicken. And I get this Zaxby's a lot too. But it ain't nothing like this. This is just the good home cooking. Now you don't gotta make fries with this. Mashed potatoes and gravy. Don't buy those box potatoes. I told you about box potatoes last time. Make some good homemade mashed potatoes with this. Corn. You can do greens. You can do spinach. You can do broccoli. You can do Brussels sprouts. You can do sweet potato fries. That'd be really good with this. It don't matter. Because the chicken's the main dish. Let's stir up and see. Let's start to brown a little bit. We're gonna keep them in there. I said about 2-3 minutes. That was not 2-3 minutes. Let's check the chicken. Now, you can do the same recipe if you like boneless wings. Make them in the nuggets. Cook them up the way I cooked them up. And then put the barbecue sauce on them. And then put that up in the oven and cook that barbecue sauce on. You got boneless wings. It's that easy. You go to the store, you buy these frozen wings and frozen chickens like this. It's like $9 a bag. I got all this chicken. And the chicken's like $10 and other stuff, a couple dollars. And it's gonna be good. A minute or so left on this. I'm gonna take these out and put them in there and put some more in. Let the temperature drop in the fries and then we'll put them back in. Sometimes you sit here and watch this chicken cook and cook and cook. It's like, is it time to eat yet? Because I'm ready to eat. And if you don't want to make fries or something, you can get some chips. Chips go good with it too. Or if you're going to the beach, this is what I do when I go to the beach. I make this chicken, I put it in a Ziploc bag. I get some chips, some salads. We're going to make salads for the summer. And bring it to the beach. It's finger food. You don't need no plates and nothing. Just pick it up and eat it. Okay, now these are starting brown, so we're going to take these out. Put them there like I said. I didn't lie. Now you can tell they ain't done. But that's okay. Now these chickens should probably be done over here. Oh yeah, they're cooking good. They are cooking real good. That little baby done. That little baby done. I'm going to clean out all of this so I can show you how to clean out the pot. If someone touched my $50 no, that was a YouTube. Hopefully it's a subscriber. I don't have the count. The manager lady has, my grandbaby, the manager has the count. But I keep telling them, look on this, I know who's subscribed and who's not subscribed. And let me tell you, if you ain't a subscriber, you're going to hurt Billy Bob's feelings. And I ain't got no feelings. But you can hurt my feelings. All right, let's try the fries again.
Are we done?
No. Did I say goodbye? Now, as you see, it don't take long from the crisp up when you put them in that second time. Look at this, they're crisping up already, see? Look at this, nice golden brown. Then take them out, put them back in the basket to drain them out. You're gonna say, Billy Bob, you gonna put more salt on it? Yes, I'm putting more salt on it.
Break it down.
Because a lot of salt got cooked out.
You dropped one. Sir.
I am not Sir, I am Billy the Bob.
Well, Billy Bob.
All right, I got it. Look at that. Look at that. That's how fries are supposed to look. You don't want them in white, you want them brown. But you don't want them to look like this. You don't want them to look like this. That oil was too hot. If you put them like this, that means it was too hot. They taste just fine. Now y'all come back to see the end, and that is a good thing. Look up in here. There it is. There's the chicken cutlets. Now you say, Billy Bob, why do you make so much? Let me tell you why you make so much. Because you save it. You have it for a couple days. When you cook like that, you won't be cooking every day. So you make it and you have it for a couple days. You can make a chicken parm tomorrow with. You could cut it up and put it on salad. That's what I'm gonna do. I've been wanting that. Salad? Ooh, I love that chicken on salad. Why don't you just eat it as it is? Make a chicken sandwich, it don't matter. Whatever you wanna do, you do. Now this meal's cheap. The chicken was $10 for all that chicken. We used those crackers, that was 78 cents, so $11. Flour, you don't count the flour because you be using a quarter cup of that big old bag, and you know you use that flour. We used it in the brownies last week, so why are we counting it again? The salt you don't count. The potatoes, I bought a whole big bag for $2. I used 5 of them. I burned some of them, but oh well. What else? Eggs, 50 cents for the eggs. Milk, 50 cents for the, not even 50 cents. Oh, milk be expensive nowadays. $3.19 for a gallon of milk. I don't know what's happening. Them cows ain't produce enough milk or something. They gotta be producing more. So like $13, you got this whole meal. And you're gonna have it for a few days unless you got a big family. If you got a big family, you're gonna pay more groceries. If you went to McDonald's today, you get a 6-piece nuggets for you and the other people in your family with some fries and a drink. That's $20. So what would you rather have? Rather have this or you rather have them nuggets? So now, we're gonna try it out and see how we did. So we get one of them. Put it on the plate. Get some of the fries. Put it on the plate. See?
Where are your ketchup?
I don't use ketchup, but look. Let me tell you a secret. When you go to McDonald's and buy the nuggets, save them. The grandbaby's gonna use this sweet and sour sauce. I know it already. I got barbecue. And then I got some Chick-fil-A sauces too. I don't like to use sauce. I did all my cooking. I don't want to cover up the taste. I want the true flavors of the Billy Bob cookie. So like every other week, you know this is gonna be good. I don't gotta try it, you know it's gonna be good. I want you all to try it, and I want you to tell me how you did down in the comments. Ain't nobody put no comments. I got 2 comments so far. 2 comments. One from, I don't know, I think a friend of my grandbaby, and Jennifer Bertone. She put it down there. She left us, but she's down. She put a comment down there. She still says hi and stuff. Some people leave, they'll never say hi. But that Melissa, she stole her from us, and we don't like that. We like Melissa, but we don't like that she stole her. Okay, now cut it up. Look inside. Look at that. Look at that. You know McDonald's, you don't see that inside McDonald's. You see all those fat grains and everything else? That's the way it's supposed to taste. That is the way it's supposed to taste. It ain't supposed to taste like the McDonald's nuggets. They don't even taste like, they got so much stuff in there, so much fat and stuff. It don't even taste like chicken. This tastes like chicken. I'm telling you, this is the way to go. Now look at the fries. Look at that. It ain't soggy. See, it ain't soggy. See? You hear the crunch? You don't remember me making this chicken with your friends here? Remember when the dog was in a bother? I said, you want some chicken? Buster, you want some chicken? Remember that? It was the chicken. Buster likes the chicken too. So if you want to be a true Billy Bob, like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. And remember, we don't do this for us. We do this for you.
Billy Bob, Billy Bob, Billy Bob, Billy Bob, Billy Bob.